Hello, Lunaria here. I'm going to do another audio post. If you don't like this form of content, just wait. My content varies with my mood. This is a top 10 of shows I've seen. There will be spoilers, maybe. There probably won't, but just to be safe, you might want to skip it. Let's get this show on the road, folks. Number 10. This anime was a great anime, but just never stuck with me. Full Metal Alchemist. I do have merchandise of it, but it's from ages ago. I'm not saying it's a bad show or anything, but it never really stuck with me, as I said. Well, it does have a great different variety of characters, there's a great different variety of plots and such, and by that I mean the ways they overlay. Sections where it's childish, sections where it's really serious, sections where you feel like you could cry and roll over in a ball and die. And, well, I'll admit I did. It was very sad, I never even got to finish it, I wish I had, but it was great. If you like sort of action animes that will hit you right in the heart, I will suggest this one strongly. In a way, this and my number one are very similar, but in one way, that hit me more than Full Metal Alchemist did. Anyways, my number 9 is a cartoon from my childhood, Powerpuff Girls. I miss that show. It's just one of those shows you feel like as a teen you could even go back and watch, and no one's gonna care because everyone knew that show. Everyone would sit in front of the TV and watch Powerpuff Girls, even though that one heart pattern puts headaches on everyone. It hurts. Anyways, number 8. It's another one from my childhood that I still watch to this day. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was just a simple action comedy. You got all the punching. You do have times where you just want to hug the characters because, well, they die. Spoiler alert, Goku dies for good. Eventually, he realizes that this is one of the moments that does make the anime a great anime, where it doesn't get stuck in a loop anymore. Still part of Dragon Ball Z, but it does change very much at this point. He doesn't want his friends to resurrect him again because, well, there's always going to be someone stronger. He wants to take a break from it, and to be honest, I would too. It's not like he can retire because some weird guy with green skins and weird god complex is going to come around and be all, Kakarot, I want to kill you. And so he's like, yep, nope, I'm gonna take a break. Later, losers. And Gohan, his son, decides to step in and starts training harder. And I haven't seen much for a bit, but it's a great anime. So, moving on to number 7. Number 7 is actually hard to decide. It's a bit of a toss-up between two. Okay, I've decided. Number 7 is an underrated anime. It is called Okami-san, 2 O's. Okami-san and Her 7 Companions. You could look it up on Netflix. It's only 1 season, but it's a very good anime. It's different characters and different storylines are themed after different fairy tales. You have Litz, who's themed after the grasshopper. His cousin, Alice, who's themed after the ant. You've got, I can't remember her name, it's like Morgana, it's themed after Morgana the Witch. You have all these different characters, and they fit perfectly together, and it creates a good story. It's got silly moments, and it's got serious moments, and it's got great funny moments when it gets like that. It's highly suggested, and I think you should just watch it. It's just one of those animes you can sit down, watch in a day, and you will love it. I'm actually thinking of cosplaying from it, it's that good. I would, but it's still hot here. And back on topic. Number 6. Number 6 is another anime that was only one season, though it may get a second. The musical Angel Beats. Angel Beats is a show where you are in the afterlife, and, well, not you. If you write fanfiction, it could be you. The main character, whose name I can never remember because I can't remember all these complex Japanese names all the time, and he doesn't even remember his name at first. In the afterlife, he's freaking out like, what's going on? And he goes to adventure with I can't remember because her name changes in the beginning and stuff. They're a team of people that's going against the god. They don't believe in a god because, well, why would they be stuck in afterlife and not resurrected in a better life? The anime, there's plenty of great music and such, and shut up, music background. And it's just a great anime in general. I love the music, and the ending tore my heart open. I am at 5 now. I have to say 5 is another anime. This anime is Ouran High School Host Club. Another one-season anime where it's just barely plotted insanity. It's just so many odd mishaps and everything that add up to the flowery, girly anime that is Ouran High School Host Club. The manga, like a lot of the others, does go far past into the college years, but it still will always be Ouran High School Host Club. It's great. Number 4 is BBC's Sherlock. Benedict Cumberbatch. I don't love it just for him. I mean, I do love it because of the different plot twists and just, I love detective stories. That's why I love it so much. Season 3 killed me. Before my top 3, an honorable mention. Death Note. It's a sort of detective-y story, it's suspense, it's got that mystic part with the Shinigamis and the Death Note, of course. But it just really didn't, make it on my top 10 list. Now, my top 3. Doctor Who. Doctor Who has made it only to 3, but that's because of number 2. It's not the same as Doctor Who, but in that way I love it just as much. I decided to bump it up. Doctor Who is just one of my favorite things. I can't even describe how I love it. Let's just move on. Number 2 is Torchwood. Torchwood is a Doctor Who spin-off, and it's basically bisexual shooting aliens in Cardiff. It's highly recommended, and it's amazing. Now, my number 1 show I've seen ever. This is my first anime I watched, so it does hold a place in my heart. Soul Eater. Soul Eater! Oh, I miss that show so